Undercover freak tryna put me on the house. She say I ain't shit, but won't keep me out her mouth. Calling me a dog, I'm like, damn, where my chain? Been daddy for so long, I'm starting to feel like that's my name. Blame it on my daddy, bitches send me, I'm a big P. Never mind a mug, babe, I'm gangster, but I'm friendly. Her favorite dish, I used to love it. Every night she eat me. Till her son bust in the room like, Mom, stop biting that man pee-pee. Country nigga know I like him thick, quiet, and nasty. Ass fat just to lift it up when I grab it. Make it disappear for me. Damn, that's magic. Treat the pussy like a king. Try to hug, then I smash it. Ass getting fatter, I just hope it's the depot. No, we barely deal, but she love eating my pickle. Cold with it, bacon, suck the chrome off a nickel. Pop off a sicko, that's why I can't let go. Undercover freak tryna put me on the house. She say I ain't shit, but won't keep me out her mouth. Calling me a dog, I'm like, damn, where my chain? Been daddy for so long, I'm starting to feel like that's my name.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Dragons of Tokyo taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Got it. Ready?
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Prescott off play action. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Dragons are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Kene Nwangu. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Okay, great.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though.
On the ball now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Going right side is White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Off play action. Hendricks. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great effort there. 34 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He's going to air one out. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
19, 19,
That is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Keeps himself upright. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And now off to the races down the right side.
DeAndre Swift on his horse.
Touchdown, Vikings.
DeAndre Swift, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down, coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping him.
Yeah, good luck for that, because that was an explosive run. You know, in the NFL, they describe that as any run over 10 yards. Some teams say 15. He went over 20-plus on that one.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off the play fake. Hendricks. He'll let this go for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Off play action. Hendricks. And that will be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off the play fake. Hendricks. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Still on his feet. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Dragons have moved out in front.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 11. On 1st down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On second down, Swift. Down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Once again, it's Swift. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding Carter on the slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Hendricks. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown! A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Dragons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go, 52.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And this is off target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Taken at the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Lawrence's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Pushes him over, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Swift. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now for the point after. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake.
There he goes, left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. With that run, double check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jacobs. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DeAndre Swift. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Now the extra point. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Hendricks. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewisine. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 183 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 14.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Swift. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Off play action. Hendricks. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now Lawrence on first down. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
Off the play fake. Hendricks. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hurt. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Off play action. Hendricks. He finds his man, complete. It's Rose. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. All three timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Hendricks. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Well, they'll come up now. This is second and long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Hendricks. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. Pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
11, add it. 30 left. Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to float this one deep right side. It got his man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, 91 yards. And the Vikings extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, Hendricks. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready? Cup 19. Cup 19. 70. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Off play action. Hendricks. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hurry.
That is caught by Lamb. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Ready? Buffalo 18.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.